$22.8 trillion. That's how much money is sitting in the US financial system right now. Think about that for a moment. If you divided it equally among every working adult in America, each person would end up with well over $100,000. So here's the question. If there's that much money in the system, why does so little of it end up in your pocket? Money follows its own rules. It favors some, avoids others, comes easy to some, and just as easily disappears. You can manifest abundance, light a green candle, carry a lucky penny in your shoe, journal your gratitude every morning. None of that pays your rent because money plays by its own rules. Rule number 1, be visible. You were taught to be good, work hard, deliver perfect results. We're telling you, be noticeable. Social proof is the new currency. People don't hire the best. Half the time, they don't even know who the best is. They hire who they've heard of, seen, or remembered. Build new connections, meet new people, post consistently, make yourself and your work known. Here's a simple checklist to get noticed. First, nail your elevator pitch. In 30 seconds, people should understand who you are, what you bring to the table, and why someone should work with you. Then, treat your social media like it matters. Share your thoughts, your case studies, your wins, and your losses. Not to collect likes, but to build real connections. People need to see your name 8 times before they trust it. When they remember you, you get picked. Third, build a strong track record. Gather testimonials, reviews, and proof of your work. Speak through results. Instead of saying you're talented or hardworking, show what you've accomplished. Let measurable outcomes tell the story, and let satisfied clients, customers, or colleagues become your strongest advocates. Rule number 2. Turn envy into fuel. A college friend just made a down payment on a house in Austin. Your ex is posting photos from Bali while you're still planning weekend trips. Someone from your old job landed a promotion and somehow got in the best shape of their life at the same time. Feels a little unfair, doesn't it? People say envy is a toxic feeling. It's not. Envy, like any emotion, is a signal. So first, when you feel it, pay attention. Chances are it's pointing to something you want for yourself. Second, break the envy down. Maybe you're not jealous of the house. Maybe you're jealous of the financial security behind it. Or is it the fact that your friend has savings and you're still living paycheck to paycheck? Envy is just an unmet need wearing a disguise. Third, turn that need into an actual goal. Want to move out of your apartment? Great. What's the plan? Track your income and expenses. Cut what you can, earn more where you can. Set a real target, break it into smaller steps, and you're already moving toward meeting your own needs. Remember, envy is a signal meant to focus you, not shame you. The easy move is to dunk on the other person. Oh, must be nice having rich parents. But envy actually points straight at your own motivation. So stop trying to cut other people down. Start respecting your own drive instead. Rule number 3, be patient. Fast life, instant decisions, one-click purchases. We live in a world built for speed. Tap a button and there's a package on your doorstep in an hour. A whole fridge full of stuff. Every craving gets satisfied instantly, and that convenience comes at a cost. Here's some advice. Build in a cooling off period. Don't buy on impulse. Step away, distract yourself, and sleep on it. There's a good chance the urge will pass, and you'll realize you didn't need it after all. You'll save money and avoid filling your home with things you barely use. Rule number 4, save. Yeah, obvious advice, but money has a habit of disappearing fast. It slips away, runs out, evaporates. And here's something you've probably heard 100 times. Spend less than you earn. Simple, right? But have you actually done it? Most people haven't. Aim to save at least 5 to 10% of whatever you bring in. Ideally, your emergency fund covers a few months of expenses. Don't have one? You're exposed. You won't even be able to handle a bad week without panicking. Try this. Pick one day and get through it without spending a cent. No cards, no cash, nothing. Do this no-spend day every so often. It resets your relationship with money. Rule number 5 is learn to love the grind. There's a whole culture obsessed with overnight success. Broke yesterday, 6 figures today. Saved up for a house in a year. Win or lose, all or nothing. Either you make it or you don't. But let's be real. Life is more complicated than that. And the road to success takes longer than the highlight reel suggests. We live inside an illusion of exceptions. We only ever see the people who made it. They post the win, but behind it, there are thousands of hours of unglamorous work, hundreds of small decisions, and not one moment of applause for most of it. But you have to learn to love the routine. Be consistent, even when it's boring. Small tasks every day, then bigger ones, then bigger still. You're not a sprinter, you're running a marathon. And marathon runners don't get the medal in the first 20 seconds. Money has a particular kind of respect for people who show up, take action, aren't afraid to put themselves out there, know exactly what they want, and refuse to quit on it. Rule number 6, build more than one stream. A single paycheck is a single point of failure. Doesn't mean quit your job and gamble everything on a dream. It means start small. A skill you already have, sold a few hours a week. A hobby that pays one bill, an old car that earns a little extra on weekends, a spare room that brings in some rent. None of these will replace your full-time income overnight, and that's okay. The goal isn't to get rich overnight. The goal is to stop depending on just one paycheck. When your only source of income disappears, everything stops. But if you have 2 or 3 smaller income streams, you have time to adapt instead of panic. You don't need a huge investment to get started. Use the skills, time, and resources you already have. Even a small side income can give you something far more valuable than extra cash. It gives you options, security, and peace of mind. Money rewards people who claim what's already theirs and build more than one way to make it. Remember where we started. There are trillions of dollars moving through the economy every year. Money isn't hiding. The opportunities aren't hiding either. Most people just aren't prepared when they show up. Be visible, save something, stay patient, keep building. Do that long enough and money starts looking a lot less like luck and a lot more like a system.